Today, I want to talk about the 5 reasons why you shouldn't have a large sum of money in the bank. When I say large sum of money, I mean anything over 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. What? No, shouldn't have that in the bank. Why though? A lot of people think I'm keeping my money safe when I am saving it rather than investing it. But what you are doing is causing problems in the long run. Now let's dive into the 5 main problems. There's also more problems, but today I'm going to just touch on 5 main problems that you are causing yourself by keeping a large sum of money in the bank. Problem number 1 is that your money is losing buying power over time. So purchasing power. So for example, if we had to take 5,000 Rand and we take it to the grocery store and we buy the food, that 5,000 Rand would have done way more 5 years ago, but also the same 5,000 Rand would do way less 5 years later because your money is losing purchasing power because the cost of living is obviously increasing. Number 2, which works hand in hand with number 1, is if you are trying to build wealth, then you are doing the opposite. What do I mean by that? You are saving money trying to build wealth, right? Wrong, because what's happening is the cost of living is increasing, but your money is staying the same. So if this is how your money and the cost of living is currently, as time goes by, the cost of living is increasing, but if your money is not keeping up, that means you are actually getting poorer. So you're not really building wealth. You're causing yourself to stand still, which is not realistic because you will not be able to afford lifestyle in the long run. Number 3, by having that money in the bank and having access to it, you end up running the risk of impulsive spending. When you go shopping, when you're just taking a walk at the mall and you see something that you like, or you see a big sale sign, you end up using the money because it's right there. You're just going to transfer it to your account and start shopping. So having the money and having access to it right in the bank is making it easy for you to spend it on things that are unnecessary when your money could be sitting in a great portfolio and growing. Number 4, which is a little bit deep, but when you put your money in an endowment, your money is protected for your loved ones in an event of a passing. So when you pass away, what happens is the bank will freeze your account, which means your money is not accessible. But in an endowment, they cannot touch an endowment, and the money will be paid out to whoever the beneficiary is, which will help your loved ones. This is a video for another day where we can dive a little bit deep into that so that you can understand how that process works. But what you need to understand is if you have to pass away right now, even if you have a large sum of money, it won't be able to help your family in just the immediate short span of time while they're winding up your estate and moving everything to an estate account. But in the meantime, nothing is accessible, which means your loved ones will have to use what? To survive while they're waiting for everything to be wound up. And number 5, you are an easy target to scammers. Oh my gosh, so yesterday on my F&B account, I got a SMS saying I need to complete like my Courier Guy order. And I thought to myself, I didn't order anything, but because I do use Courier Guy for my business, when you buy anything from me that is a physical product, I send it through Courier Guy. I thought maybe it's one of the client's orders that maybe bounced, because sometimes when you buy your stuff and you're never available to collect it, they bring it back to me. So I thought maybe it's coming back. So I clicked on that link, and that link directed me to my F&B bank to approve a debit or approve some sort of a payment from like a gambling. I'm not going to say the company, but from a gambling. And it was just weird how all of that happened. And immediately F&B contacted me and said, we are noticing like some sort of a fraud or whatever. But like if I have that money could have, been taken out of my account. Not to say I don't have money, but I didn't have that money that they were trying to request, and it was going to bounce anyways. But still, now they have access to send me like an approval from my bank app, which is quite weird. But yeah, you just don't want to have money to be able to be scammed. and all of that being taken away. And also I've just seen a lot of things of people being scammed online. And I just watched this documentary. I'm not going to mention it, but it's this one over here. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but I've watched episode 1 and 2. I haven't finished it, and I just saw how much, people can easily scam you. And one of the people here talks about they were scammed about property scamming, and they transferred this amount of money because they trusted the lady celebrity, and now they were scammed for their money. So it's just things like that. You don't want to have access to all of that like right now and make impulsive decisions and then you'll end up being scammed or spending money on things that you actually probably didn't need right now. So now I've covered all the 5 issues and the 5 problems that you could have by keeping your money, a large sum of money in your account. Now you're probably thinking, okay, Norma, what am I supposed to do then? So there's 2 main things that I do want to cover today. Number 1 is I want you to calculate your emergency fund. How much is it that you need to have an emergency fund? So let's say, for example, in your account, you're currently sitting with 500,000 Rand, for example. I'm going to grab my calculator. You have 500,000 Rand sitting in your bank account and your income is 30,000 Rand a month. What I want you to do is take the 30,000 Rand and times it by 3 months. So in that way, now you have 3 months of income sitting in your account. So that is 90,000. So now the 500,000, you minus it from the 90,000, and the 90,000, you minus it from the 500,000, and then what's left, that's what I want you to invest and make that money make you money, make that money work for you. So then that is step number 2, is to find a financial planner that you trust. I'm a financial planner. I'm happy to help you with your investments and making sure that your money is in a great portfolio and it's growing with you. But if you have a financial planner, make sure that they put your money in an endowment that will mature in 5 years. But also, if you're not sure about the 5 years, then they put it in a great portfolio. Diversify your investments in that way. You are investing in a more strategic and a safe way, but also the financial planner should be able to show you how they're diversifying your investment. There's some equity exposure, there's some offshore exposure, there's some bonds, there's some cash. Why are they choosing that? What's your risk tolerance? Do you have an emergency fund? Just all of those things. Who is managing the fund that they're going to be investing your money in? Just all of those things you kind of want to have an idea about, even though you don't want to know too much of, but you want to know that your money is in a safe place and also you trust that advisor. And if you want to book with me, I am a financial planner. I have my license with Liberty, but I have access to a whole lot of funds that I can show you through our one-on-one session. I do offer complimentary sessions for financial planning, so I'll have it linked here below. But if you need budget coaching, if you need debt payoff coaching, you do get a free spreadsheet after our debt coaching, but that comes at a cost of 555 Rand. But I do also add the financial planning as well on top of that. So I'll have everything linked below for you. And if you want to know more on how to make money, because you're probably thinking, okay, Norma, I love everything that you said, but I don't have the money, but I do want to invest in the future, then I do also teach you how to build an extra stream of income, just like how I did. I ended up leaving my job. You don't have to leave your job. That could just be an extra stream of income using the online digital business. So it's not about having another job, but it's using your phone to make you money. It's using Canva to make you money. And I do teach you in the Replace Your Salary Academy. And if you're skeptical about it, you're just not sure, then you can watch my masterclass, which is literally just 10 Rand. That will give you a bit of a glimpse of how I started, what is it that you need to know, where you can start, but also if you know how you can implement everything, then you can go from there and join the Replace Your Salary Academy. And if you have signed up for the 10 Rand masterclass, comment below. How did you find it? Do you enjoy it? Are there any questions? Is there anything you want me to help you with, to clarify? But also, if you want to dive deeper into it, you can join the academy. And I promise you, if you follow the strategy that I used for 90 days straight, you will see growth on your social media. You will see your first sale come through, and that will change your life. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.